State of Decay 2 is the best zombie game you've never played, and I'm here to tell you why. Quick history. Undead Labs was founded on November 23rd, 2009, and have made the games State of Decay 2 and State of Decay. Yeah, they haven't really made much. They're meant to be working on State of Decay 3, but trying to get Undead Lab developers to work on State of Decay 3 is like trying to find a British person who doesn't like Top Gear. The first State of Decay released in 2013 to a pretty good reception. Now, personally, I don't really care for State of Decay. I played it once for like 40 seconds and never touched it again. However, State of Decay 2 is a different story. This game is freaking amazing, no pun intended. This might be my most played game on Xbox. One thing State of Decay 2 did great was the setting and story. In State of Decay 2, you build your own community and try to survive. It's simple, but so much adds to it. Death is permanent like the first game and is super brutal. I cannot tell you the amount of times I have randomly died because I was being an idiot. Also, death is powerful. Your whole community will get a morale decrease, and you will get a morale decrease too. That's because this game makes you feel for your community. You feel connected to your survivors, only for them to get ripped into by your average American. And the setting is perfect. The developers had achieved the whole rural America feel. However, every map still feels different and unique. I personally find Mega Valley and Drucker County my favorites. Mega Valley because of its amazing bases, and Drucker County for its bases and its overall wastelandy vibe. Cascade is a good generic map with decent bases and is fairly easy to move around. Provenance is probably my least favourite, but I still love it. Just not as much as the others. And Trumbull Valley is great for those who played State of Decay and want a bit of nostalgia. It's also probably the most diverse map. One thing you need to know about me is that I hate ambient music. I've always listened to the radio and Fallout instead of that music. Turn the music off in F1 games, except 2012 and 2021, they're amazing. And Minecraft songs, whilst nostalgic, they give me headaches. But I love the ambient music in this game. It's that good I genuinely listen to it outside of the game. The best songs have got to be both the menu themes, Utopian, Fighting Chance, and Hope Prevails from the original. I think what I love about it is the guitar. Too many games have ambient music that's just chords and piano. These songs actually could be standalone songs. My only real problem with the game soundtrack is that it's really quiet. Like, I genuinely have to slow down in my car just to listen to the songs. Me and a small group of my friends in my friend group, the Xbox Boys, have been replaying State of Decay 2, and boy is it fun. It's kind of a running joke that one of my friends will always manage to kill my community in a car, usually by driving over a blood plague bloater. It's happened twice now. Honestly, the multiplayer makes the game so fun. Okay, I've praised this game too much. Time to get critical. One problem I have is characters. It just annoys me that it's a randomizer. Not only can't you control your looks, but also your stats. In State of Decay 3, I wish that you could customize your starting character's looks, but also maybe a skill system similar to Fallout, where you get a specific amount of points for you to spec the normal skills, cardio wits, them lot, but also a way to choose maybe, let's say, 2 special skills, like cooking and computers. The game also tries to blur the line between story-driven zombie games like Dying Light, but also survival-based zombie games like DayZ. And I'm going to be honest, it doesn't do it too well. Whilst the story side is decent, since it lacks main characters, it feels a bit lackluster though. The survival is, quite frankly, horrific. Okay, maybe that's too harsh, but even on the hardest difficulties, you'll never be risking your survivors' lives constantly just to keep them fed. And also, I find that the fact water isn't a necessity, yet fuel is, well, it's not technically, but it's important, and it's a resource, so your community will hate you if you don't have it. Another thing is that the game isn't really that immersive. Okay, when you're last wave on daybreak and the intense music intensifies, and there's hundreds of zombies you're ducking and weaving through to save your mechanic. It does get a bit immersive. Missions are really fun and immersive too. A lot of them are pretty unique, but a lot of the time I found myself waiting for that one "help I'm dying because I decided to live in an undefended house" mission. I really wish that you could have more missions you can activate, instead of wait until Uncle Ted needs his daily supply of fuel. There is also the counter to the fact that all the missions are randomized. So let's say you're off doing a mission and, oh no, Grandpa Eddie has fallen off a 2007 Honda Accord. We need you here now. And the mission is miles away and you're yet to complete the current mission. Gonna be honest, State of Decay 2 is an awesome game. One of my favorites, and it's, in my opinion, the best zombie game on Xbox. Or at least for Game Pass. But I mean, when your competition is Back for Blood, Daisy, and your last-gen predecessor, it's not that hard of an accomplishment to get. However, if you have Game Pass, and for some reason haven't downloaded it yet, I say it's a fun game. You should try it, especially with friends.